thought has put together the content of our consciousness, our gods, our rituals, our behavior, all the things that thought has invented, both outwardly and inwardly. And we went into the question, what is thinking? What is the nature of thought? Because all of us live, most of us, on the activity of thought. And part of thought is our sorrow. And whether thought can ever end sorrow. You understand our question? I suffer. Suppose I suffer. An ordinary man living in some country, surrounded by lots of idiocy and so on. I suffer. My son is dead. Or the person whom I think I love has gone. In this detachment, in this isolation, because I have lost something which I have held dear, I have been attached to that person or to that idea, and that idea is shattered by reason, logic, sane observation. And also my son has been dead, disappeared entirely from this earth, and I suffer. And together, please, as we said, we are inquiring together. The speaker is not at all important. He is totally, completely anonymous. He has no authority. But together, we are going to inquire into the nature of suffering. Suddenly, I find myself isolated completely. I've depended on my son or on my wife or girlfriend and so on. And one day I've lost her. And sorrow, pain, grief is my lot, as the lot of all human beings and living on the earth. And what am I to do? Bear the suffering, which most of us do, in isolation, or escape from that suffering through some form of drug, whether that drug be a concept, a future projected formula that I'll meet him when I die. All those forms sort of escape from reality. The reality is that I suffer. I am not escaping from that suffering, nor seeking comfort. I hope we are together in this. Because when one seeks comfort, when there is sorrow, there's an escape from actuality, from that actual state of suffering. There are various forms of comfort. Belief, rationalization, inquiring deeply into oneself. All those forms of observation is another form of escape. So can I, with my tears, with my longing for my son, wife, or girlfriend, or the lost beliefs and ideals, can I remain? Can the mind or the brain remain with that suffering? What we mean by remaining is not to escape from, in any form, from the actual pain, the real grief, which brings about tears. Life then becomes utterly meaningless. As I have been so dependent, attached, and that which I have been attached to is gone. And I suddenly realize how utterly lonely I am.